Hello everyone, I'm Lee from High Performance Coaching and Training. So I've been asked a few questions for either the anxiety download guide or the handling difficult people guide. And in those guides, I'm getting a lot of people coming back with some questions, about to handle anxiety and also how to handle difficult people. So I thought I'd just do a quick video and just talk about some of the common questions that I'm actually receiving from my community. So the first is, some people say, well, what is stress? We're all talking about stress, what is stress? But stress is a physical condition. It's a response to an event that has occurred or threatened you, and usually it occurs when you're out of balance. So we always go back to the fight or the flight syndrome, that when you feel threatened or you feel like you're uncomfortable or something's happening to you that's against your value system or some sort of external event is occurring to you, then you start to release the hormones and the sort of stress within your body. Now, most people, when they're feeling stressed, they will feel the sensation occurring to them before you're doing the actions of doing stress. So some of the actions, people who are stressed, they may go to the fight, which is the aggressive type actions, or they may go into the passive, which is the withdrawal, isolation type behaviors as well. The other thing is, and then I've got some, happens if I have a toxic boss. So firstly, you need to really think about why you're staying there. Why you're putting up with a boss who's completely toxic. Now, toxic, we would talk about someone who's yelling at you, is very demanding, is abrupt, is aggressive, is almost bullying type boss. So the thing is, first of all, you need to understand, well, why do you stay there? So why do you continue to do that? So what I would say is, start using your networks, start getting other opportunities, and as soon as you can, get out of that situation. It's exactly the same as being in domestic violence or everything else as well. You're in a relationship that's not supportive. The next thing is to understand that whilst you're staying there, try and deliver the results that they're after. See, the end of the day is, a lot of people who are toxic people or people who are high task-orientated people, they just want results. They just want results. They don't really care about you. They don't care about your thoughts or your feelings. They just want the task completed. So whilst you're still there, try to deliver. Try to complete all the tasks and the productivity as well. And the other thing is, stop really caring what they think about you. Because a lot of us want to be appreciated, we want to be valued, we want people to say we're doing a good job, so we like the appreciation and the acknowledgement. And I think that's normal. That's a normal trait that most people have. But at the end of the day, you may never ever get that from that person. But I would say to you is, try and get out of that that working environment into a culture that is supportive and learning and helping along the way. The other question that I've got, how can I trust colleagues who were gossiping behind my back? So trust takes a long time to build, and it's so easily broken. I think it's having those real conversations with that person to find out, what was going on, and talk to them about how that really hurt you, how that really hurt your feelings, and how that has made you feel very not sure of their friendship, and also that it's a deal breaker as far as your trust is concerned. I think it's having those conversations so that person understands how much they hurt you, and if they're a really good friend, they will probably then apologise and hopefully not do it again. But if it's consistent, if they're doing it consistently, then you need to understand, why are they doing that. Now, most people gossip or do things like that because it actually makes them significant. So what happens is the attention is drawn to them. They're the holder of the information. So it's a negative way of gaining attention. It's a negative way of gaining significance and the go-to person for the drama in the office. So lots of times we'll create drama in the office because we're bored. You know, we haven't got any variety, so we create variety by creating drama. So have a conversation with that friend. Maybe they just wanted to be part of the group, for example. They just wanted to fit in, and they needed something to talk about, and you happened to be the person that they were doing it. So it's looking at the intention, and then observing and seeing if they listen to you and they adapt to their behaviour and their pattern. And if they don't, then maybe you need to consider them. Are they a really good friend, or are they just an acquaintance that you have? So that's a decision based upon that conversation that you need to have that person. But it's very important to have that conversation first, so that maybe you can sort it out between each other and discuss that. So another question I got is, I do not feel confident, and how can I change that? So confidence, we talk about confidence. Is it really confidence that worries us, or is it being competent at something that really worries us? For example, when people say, I'm not confident, the first thing you need to look at is ask yourself a couple of questions. The first question is, what are you not confident in doing? And the other thing is, what are you confident in doing? Because lots of times we put this label because we're not confident doing one thing. We generalize it that we're not a confident person. But you may find, for example, that you're not very confident in public speaking. However, you're very confident in listening and helping people do other tasks. So it's looking at why you're not confident in that situation. So the first thing is it's important to put the confidence into the box, into container, and look at that situation, and then start to explore. What is it about? For example, if you come up with public speaking as the thing you're not confident in doing, then it's looking at, is it because I don't know the skill sets? Is it because I'm not prepared? Is it because I haven't rehearsed it? So therefore I may need to just develop those skills. However, if it's not those skills and I have a genuine fear of public speaking, then I need to explore the reasons why, the value systems why that I'm not confident in doing it. Is it because I'm afraid of forgetting what I have to say? Is it because I'm afraid of people judging me? Is it because I'm afraid of people humiliating me? All of these move away, they're called move away values, which are pain-driven values. So we actually move away from doing activities because we have those pain-driven values there as well. So it's looking at that, and then looking at how can you face your fear and move through it. So it's then asking, it's good to have somebody you can talk to, someone you can confide to, but at the end of the day, it may just simply taking courage and understanding that maybe the first time that you do it's not going to be perfect. We all strive to be the perfectionist, and if we wait until things are perfect all the time before we do anything, then we will never do anything, because we learn through experience. That's how you learn, by making mistakes. So they're just a few of the questions that I'm getting through with the downloads. I hope you enjoyed today's session. If you have got any questions or anything, please, email me, reach out to me, let me know, because I'll be running these Q&A sessions quite regularly, and I'd love to support you and create conversations around these questions that we always have as well. Hope you enjoyed yourself, and I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care. Bye.